Hello everybody, hope everyone's doing very well indeed. Bit of a different video for me today. Normally I always post, or Juliet and I always post workout videos or training content. Today I want to post a video about my thoughts on leaving the UK. And not necessarily my thoughts on leaving the UK, but I'm really after your thoughts and whether you're thinking about leaving the UK, the reasons for why you would want to leave the UK, if you have experience of leaving and living abroad and how you find it, and is it pros versus cons, or is it all mainly pros, or have you found that it's all mainly negatives? What I'm really after is loads of engagement in the comments, because I've watched so many videos of people posting their experiences of being away and living away, and for the most part it's all really positive, but I just want to make sure that it's just not positive because they're on camera and they don't want to, they don't want to feel like, say, they've messed up by leaving, because it's a massive commitment, isn't it? Especially if you've got family, to up sticks and move. And I don't want to watch the biased version of anything. So I thought, why not do a video and ask you guys to let me know what you thought about it and whether or not you've actually done it and how you honestly find it. And we could get a conversation going in the comments, and then I can, address certain topics in the next video, next this style. But under the camera, you're going to see me look down a little bit, memory shot. I've got a few notes. And so I want to know about leaving the UK. Depending on where I go, would I need to buy or rent? And I guess that would depend on each country and each set of laws and bylaws they have. Do I need to evidence funds, and depending on which country, how much funds would I need to evidence? Would I need a visa? Would I need citizenship? Or could I get dual citizenship or residency, or is there such a thing as dual residency? Or, sort of a trial, maybe suck it and see for a year or two. Also, this is long-winded. Which country? One that's friendly to expats. Now I want to live by the coast. I've always lived next to the coast, literally within a mile next to the sea. So I definitely still want to maintain living close to the sea. Something that's perhaps affordable, got a good climate, whether tax is favourable in certain countries to your experience, language barriers, and indeed any language expectations to go. Now, initially we're thinking to go in 3 to 5 years. So currently I've got one daughter's coming up 16, one's coming up 18. So they live at home with us, mum and dad. I have a 22-year-old son who lives independently, and I have a 26-year-old lad who lives independently. That may or may not come. I imagine they're going to stay in the UK for the foreseeable future. So we're looking to go perhaps in 2 or 3 years. So our children then would be 18 and 20, and they're quite happy. They think at the moment they're quite happy to go. So with all that in mind, countries that are fairly friendly, countries that are affordable, even in a coastal area. What else have I got on here? Have you found through your experience, if you could comment on your age, that would be perfect, and whether you've gone to work in the actual country, or you're a nomad worker, or you're working remotely, you're online. And my wife and I do personal training, and I've always worked as a builder. So I guess we could work, if we go to an expat area, we could still work as in some training capacity, delivering personal training. I've covered different buildings, so I do stonemasonry, carpentry, and general building. So maybe I could work in another country doing that. But then I'd probably be looking to do part-time, to be honest. Then also, would I be able to claim the UK entitlement pension that I should be entitled to after paying national insurance all my life? Does that carry on, but only maybe in certain countries? Is there, if I move to certain countries, again, and work for 10 years in their country? Do I opt into their state pension scheme? All these things I completely don't know. And when I've looked into it over the sort of months in the last year, depending on which country, unless I know rather specifically what country it is I'm thinking, it is so massively varied. So what I want to try and do is bring out all the pros and cons from everyone's experience. So everyone that's, you know, someone might have moved to Bali. My sister, for example, moved to Brazil. You know, I know some people that have moved to Italy, Australia. I've got family in South Africa, family in New Zealand, family in America. And everyone will tell you different things from different experiences. But so at least at the moment, a family of 4, there'll be 2 grown-up children. Where would be, in your experience, that maybe you're 2 right now, a great place to move to, that's friendly, that welcomes British expats, somewhere that it doesn't matter if it feels different from home. You know, I'm quite happy to enjoy other cultures. And I was also thinking sort of more closer to home. I was thinking perhaps Portugal, Spain, Canary Islands. But then I remember I went to Indonesia years ago and I absolutely loved it. Bali. But what would it be like living in a coastal area of Bali with 2, I suppose they're going to be grown-up children. But as a family, I mean, I was young, travelling, surfing, backpack. And I loved it there. But I don't know what it'd be like there as a family. Also, what a tax is like in the country that you've experienced of going. So all these things, it's just so much to take on board. It's such a massive thing. Hello. This is Nemo. This is the youngest of 5 cats. There's so much to take on board, and it's such a massive thing. And without actually focusing on which country could be the best option, I've got years of research and I'll probably never end up going. So I'm really asking for your take, for your experience, and I'm really hoping to learn off of other people's good and or bad experiences. But I'll be really grateful if you could get on board, let me know in the comments. We can have some back and forth, and if I get enough interest, I'll make some future videos and talk about all those comments. And that'll just be massively really useful. Hopefully we can make that happen. Get writing away in the comments and let me know your thoughts and feelings. And I'll make sure to answer each and every one of those. Okay, I'm Mark, by the way. The channel itself is 20 minutes to change your life. It's a workout and fitness channel covering some motivational content as well. Subscribe to the channel, that'll be epic. And take care for now, and I'll see you next time to answer some of those comments. Bye now.